All right.
Have fun with
Are
it.
we keeping him here?
He's staying.
He's kind of in the way, though.
Nope. Rude Dog.
He's kind of in the way. I'm
Kris,
just saying, man.
Rude Dog is never in the way. What does he sound like? Does everybody know who Rude Dog is?
Hey,
Kris.
I'm Rude Dog. I'm not in the way. I love where I am. All right.
Okay.
So, what are we doing?
Battle of the Raddest. We have a tournament.
Why is
bracket thing
Alan
that we
Thick
do.
still there?
Alan Thick is always there.
He's always going
So
to
is
be there. He's our
Pac-Man.
buddy.
So
yeah.
what we have is a tournament bracket, and we've had in the past TV dads, right? We've had the best '80s actor, who's the
Action hero.
Sorry, who's the raddest?
Who's the raddest dad?
Right.
Who's the raddest action hero
Yeah,
we've had?
the raddest video game character.
Yeah.
Right.
We did do that.
Yeah, raddest '80s actress, which was up for some controversy.
It was good. I don't remember any of the winners.
Yeah.
You can go check those out.
Anyway, today we're gonna do. Kris is going to pick out. He hasn't seen this before. This is brand new for him.
For me.
I spent some time working on this thing. Kris, you are going to pick
Slide this over a little bit
the
towards
raddest
me.
video game system.
Raddest video game system.
Yes. So we have up on
You
this
got
board.
16 of them. All right, we're gonna go. Let's see. Can we get close
are,
on the
yeah.
camera? Can we look and see?
Yeah.
Let's see. Go to my camera. Go to
Okay.
this side. I don't know if you
All
can
right,
see it or not. So we've got SNES. We got the Super Nintendo.
Yep.
All right. Virtual
Versus-
Boy versus
yes.
the Virtual Boy.
They're all seeded, so that's why you're not going to get SNES versus NES.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how it's going to work. So SNES versus Virtual Boy, Game Boy versus Master System.
Can't see.
What do you have next?
NES versus Game Gear. You can't see. You want to lift it up? I'll lift it up a little bit.
I think, yeah.
So it's Game Gear.
Yep. And Neo Geo versus ColecoVision.
ColecoVision. Okay. And
All right,
now,
and then on,
can we go
do
to
we want to
you?
go on this side?
Yeah, let's go to your
Let's take
side.
a look over here. Commodore 64, Kris.
Okay.
Right? We got a little bit of PC
Good.
action
Yeah.
here on
Good.
this thing.
Good.
Lynx versus the Atari Lynx. Sega Genesis versus the
Intellivision. Sounds good.
What do we have down here?
2600 versus DOS. You counting putting DOS?
DOS
Yeah,
games.
DOS box. Hey, man.
It's got games.
It is what it is,
It's
you
got
know?
games. And then we got the
Turbo Graphics.
This is
Kenny's
this
favorite.
Is yes. This is the not the
Turbo
wild card,
Graphics
but this
16.
is the.
Yeah. It's your wild card.
It's just gonna
7800.
Let's just take this and put this straight there. That's how we're doing it.
You dweebs. Yeah, good one, DW.
Yeah.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see. Kenny, you're going to have to read chat.
Okay.
Chat's real little.
Totally
right
cool. Look, we got a winner. Turbo Graphics 16
All right.
wins. All right.
Oh, my God. I just keep turning off. Oh, God. Listen. Just bear with us, all right? There's a lot of tech going on here.
He's going to get. Where's my knife?
You know? No, we're not doing the knife.
Where's the knife?
No, I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's
Oh,
great.
jeez, okay. All right. So Turbo Graphics 16 isn't the winner. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, I didn't even know you put that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Kris. Here's how it's working.
Okay.
We're going into battle mode. Kris, yeah, Turbo Graphics, yes.
Hey,
Yes,
lean
at
back
home
so the
battle.
mic gets you.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, Turbo Graphics 16 is.
All right, so
gosh, it's beautiful.
all right, so I have to. It's up to me to decide who's going to win on these things. Now, full disclosure.
Full.
I have not played or used some of these systems.
That's fine, but the thing is,
But
you
I
know
know.
enough about them.
Yeah,
You've
true,
seen
yeah.
some games, you played some games. That's not the point here. You're looking for rad. You're not looking for the best playing. You're not looking for the best library. You're not looking for the best graphics. You're looking for the raddest. What's the raddest, Kris?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
That's
find
what you're
out,
gonna
right?
find out. So number one,
Okay.
we
Yeah.
got the Super NES.
You hate calling it the SNES, don't you? Yeah. I don't like calling it the SNES either.
I don't like
but-
it.
All right.
All right.
Versus the Virtual Boy. Now, the Virtual Boy. Right. Okay. So the Virtual Boy. Can you go back to that? Because go back. Virtual Boy. So what did it have? I know you put your face. It was like this weird thing that you put your head into and you leaned like this and played.
Yeah, you put your face.
I never played
You
it.
put your face.
You ever use it?
Yeah,
Really?
like Toys R Us, man. I think that's the only time I ever used it.
maybe,
Was at Toys R Us, and they had that
Maybe.
Red Alert. I think what have been
Game
called.
Boy is your homeboy.
Game Boy was an awesome system, man.
Yeah, that's true.
For having like 2 colors or whatever it was, that thing was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty rad when it came out, but it was also pretty red when it came out.
Yeah,
because that's all you saw. It was pretty cool though. The 3D effect was pretty neat.
Did it really work though?
Here, take another look at the box. What does it say there? Batteries not included. All right.
How many batteries did it need?
Thanks, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Thanks for not giving batteries. But that's the thing is, yeah.
Oh, you used to Nintendo against Nintendo. That's right.
That was
I just
Nintendo.
realized that.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
So,
you did two Nintendo.
It is what it is. It's seated.
All right, let's get into this.
Yeah.
It's
Which one?
Super NES
Yeah.
against Virtual Boy.
Yeah. Come on.
This is
Let's
really
play along.
like this is obviously this is like a no-brainer
Genesis
for me.
Yeah.
There's almost a. Did you realize that me and my boy Rude Dog, we're both got green on. Me and my boy Rude Dog, he's going on my side. He's sitting with me.
Celebration of the board.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. 7800 was good too. You're absolutely right. Tungsten.
Okay, well hold on. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get. You got the monitor chat.
Okay, that's totally
When
fine.
we get there, let's.
All hate mail goes to him. Kris.
At Player's Guide.
Yeah. All right, go for it. Super NES versus Virtual Boy. Tell me the benefits.
First of all, Super NES.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Super Mario World.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You had Out of This World. In the
did.
States, it's Out of This World.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
it was
another world.
It was Out of This World. You've had,
Genesis
A Link to the Past. All right. Representing. You had so many good Donkey Kong Country. Clay Fighters. Come on, dude. What did Virtual Boy have? Did it have a
Mario
game?
Tennis.
It had Mario Tennis, really.
It had Mario Tennis. It had
All right.
It had like Mario Clash, Super Mario Clash or Mario Clash.
No idea.
If I'm not mistaken.
Was it like
Red Alert was like that flying game. I don't want to say it was like Star Fox, but it was like Star Fox.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Listen, we're moving. We're gonna move. We're gonna move.
All right, we're moving. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and
why is it so like
Chris? The growing pains. This is new.
All right.
Growing pains, Chris.
Growing pains. Alan
Growing
Fair.
pains. Okay. So
the
now
guy's name?
we're moving on.
All right.
To one might say
Sit here, buddy.
They're
Don't move. Just stay right there.
Homeboy, the Game Boy.
Homeboy Game Boy. All right. Versus the Master System. Now.
There it is. Come on, man. It comes with the
Go back.
the phaser.
Go back to, I want to see that stupid phaser again.
Look at it.
Now, there's no limits. It said.
Two controllers, Chris.
Yeah,
Two.
it did, huh?
Yeah. That's how they used to do it.
I remember that.
NES.
NES used to come with two. Yeah.
Super
that's true,
NES.
yeah.
They came with two.
And NES came with the Zapper. We're not at NES yet. We're at Game Boy and Master System.
I
Game
love it though.
Boy,
It's the Sega Master System. Love it. Love it. Game Boy, you think so?
So, right. Okay. So.
Yeah. Out of This World was a good one.
16-bit versus 8-bit versus what was Game Boy?
I want to say it was probably technically 8-bit-ish. I mean, it doesn't matter. It was portable.
Here's the
it was
thing.
black and white. It
Didn't
was
have a Master System. Played my friends. Had a Game Boy.
Now
Tetris,
yes,
Zelda.
It came with Tetris, but the Master System also had games built into it.
Did it really?
Yeah, the original one. I want to say, if anybody wants to check me on it, fact check me.
Game Boy was 8-bit. Okay,
yeah,
thank
I
you.
believe so. Hey, what is happening? Wow, that is really hard to see.
Always say like the first few letters.
Reanimation,
That's
cool.
what
okay,
I say.
Okay,
I just use it.
okay, yeah. Hey, what's happening? Thanks for joining us. Anyway, yeah, the Master System had like some kind of maze game built in, and I want to say that later on, I don't know if they had Alex Kidd or something like that built into it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like you turn it on without a game inside, and there was like a cool thing.
Dude, the Master System, I never had it. A friend had it, and
Master System also had Alf.
Did it have Alf?
It had Alf.
I went. It was so foreign to me when I went to my friends and he had it, and like the gun was weird, the controllers were very foreign to me. I'm like, I don't know what this is.
It was
as opposed to my Nintendo, it was so weird, but. I was just getting nostalgic about it. Like, yeah, it's weird, you know?
Yeah.
What did you think about?
How can you do it? Snail maze. That's right.
Anyway, okay, so not having
and the 3D wasn't like Rad Racer 3D, I don't believe. Like with the red and the blue, like when you get like one of those He-Man sticker albums.
Well,
what are you thinking?
I mean, I really enjoyed my Game Boy. I enjoyed my Game Boy.
Yeah.
But I don't.
You played Alf.
I did play Alf. It sucked. But I mean, I just.
Space Area was good.
Safari
Hunt. Yes.
Safari Hunt was
good.
Yeah. Vaguely familiar. I don't know.
It was cool.
We may have played it in the years since, but dang. I loved my Game Boy. Not backlit. Horrible. Battery life sucked.
Think about how bad it would have been if there was a light. You could buy that light attachment. Remember that?
I had it.
The light attachment.
I had the light
magnifier
attachment.
inside.
Yeah,
of
I
it.
had the magnifier, and I thought it was the coolest thing.
Did you have a little carrying case?
I did. I had a carrying
bigger
case.
Game Boy?
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what's funny is that mine was a secondhand Game Boy. I actually don't remember where we got it, but we had it. And it was like I remember it was scuffed up. Like here's the Game Boy. It was scuffed up on this side, and I was always like I never knew why, and it wasn't me or my brother, so I don't know.
Yeah. I punched mine, and it like
did you
leaked out
being able to play games on the go? Yeah. See.
It was super rad. See, man, that was rad. But the 3D, I don't know. It had that kind of cool.
I know you don't like this, but I look forward to see what's going to happen.
I know.
It doesn't affect. It doesn't affect me, but like
it's exciting for me too. Sometimes you know what's going to happen.
I'm going Game Boy.
Sometimes not all the time.
I'm going Game Boy.
Not all
I'm
the
going Game Boy. Sorry. Sorry, one. I gotta go Game Boy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going
All
Game
right,
Boy. All right, next.
So far, it's a freaking Nintendo.
You
Switch.
did so. You did this in a way like
It's seated. It's seated as you never put the top things next to the top things.
Right, you
have
gotta
to put Virtual Boy's dead last. Sorry, it's like, you know what I mean. Like it's just the way it is. It's
so. I mean, I'm
not my
seeing
fault.
you're doing portable console.
It's not.
Portable.
It's not. By
it's
design.
not. It's not one to one. But yeah, I know what
okay.
you're saying.
So anyway, all right. So okay, you ready? Next one, Chris.
Oh, what do we got?
The NES.
The NES. Hey, Rob.
It's Rob.
That's a deluxe set. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you
I had an
like that
orange. I had the orange gun.
You like that?
That was a later one, right?
The orange one. Yeah.
That's when I got it. I think I got it in like a little bit later.
Doesn't matter. Anyway,
whatever.
versus.
Hold on, I want to look at that. That's
the Game
What is
Gear.
that? What game is that?
This is the Game Gear.
What
Oh,
game
what
was
game
that?
was on the thing?
Yeah. Game.
Oh, columns, man.
Columns.
That's
yeah.
columns, bro.
I'm not a Sega guy. That's the thing. I don't know a lot of
okay.
Sega. I don't know what
That's
to
okay.
tell you.
So, NES doesn't matter. At home, dad, or gamer? You are correct.
Yeah.
Is this even a chance? Game Gear, man. That thing 8 batteries, but it did have color. It looked like garbage. Yeah.
I mean,
what
obviously,
else to say.
it's you compare it to the Game Boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was leaps and bounds above the Game Boy.
It was
but
basically a portable Master System.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. The
What was
innards and
that?
everything like that. Some of the what?
Hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Rude
It doesn't matter.
Rude Dog told me what he.
Oh,
what his
Rude
choice
Dog.
was,
Oh,
yeah.
really? What did he say?
Tell me his one.
Let me hear what he said.
He says
Let me take. No.
Rude Dog was like, "Hey, I don't know nothing about no Game Gear, but I know I love my NES." That's what he said. All right.
Called it a NES? That's
Called it a NES. He's
a
Rude
faux pas.
Dog. Rude
That's
Dog.
that is a little bit rude.
You don't
okay.
listen.
All right, move forward.
You don't call him
Move
Rude Dog
forward.
for
We know
nothing.
it's going forward. Move
All right,
forward.
NES, sorry guys.
NES.
Listen, you got a guy that's not a Sega guy, Plus, the Game Gear's not beating the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's just not. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know
not
what to
on
tell you.
not on any
What
planet.
do we got there? Doesn't matter. NES could be covered in doggy doo and not working. It's still more rad than the Game Gear. Yeah,
very true.
man.
Yeah, it's
right.
gonna happen.
Next, what do I got next?
Okay.
Show me.
Okay. Ooh, gosh, you ready?
Guys,
All
are we
right.
sounding okay? Because I feel like we're leaning in
The
front.
the bad boy.
Quantum leap forward in video entertainment. All right, Neo Geo. No, Neo Geo was cool.
Yeah, Neo Geo was pretty cool, man.
Neo Geo was dope. I'm not gonna lie. Never
Rad,
had
rad.
one.
ColecoVision.
Oh yeah, Smurf. It just said
It
Smurf.
had-
It
it
just
had
called it
Smurf thing.
Smurf.
I remember that was the one thing I remembered about like Neo
Hey, you ever
Geo.
play
I remember.
Smurf?
I remember like Magician Sengoku. Was it Magician?
Go back
Lord?
to the. Go back. I want to look at this.
Sengoku.
Just go
Which
back.
one?
Just
Which one?
Coleco. Go to Coleco. It's like, hey, remember how? Just go back. It's fine. They can see. I'm just trying to look, man. Donkey Kong. Bonus. It had a bonus. A bonus. Donkey Kong.
Yeah. So, and hey, Donkey Kong, Nintendo game released by Coleco. They had the license, right? They made it for Atari 2600. They made it for ColecoVision.
Arcade quality video
Yes.
game system.
Yep,
Was it
yep,
arcade quality? You should get out of that.
No.
You should get out of that.
No, was not.
You should get out of that.
Yeah. So let's go there. All right. So what are we moving here, Chris?
Neo Geo, the
Baseball Stars,
Baseball Stars, Samurai Showdown.
Samurai Showdown.
I'm not. Need I
Listen,
say
brother,
more?
Smurf, Chris. You need to say Smurf.
Against Smurf.
Smurf.
That's a snork. That's a snort back there. You can't see
Anyway,
him.
go ahead. Move Neo Geo. We know what's happening.
Freaking Neo
We
Geo.
know. We know what's going on. Here.
You ever had Neo Geo? I never had it. I never had it.
No.
I don't
But
know if I had a
loved it, dude. I used to go to the
friend
bowling
that had
alley.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay,
yeah,
hold
it was
on,
one
hold
of
on,
the
hold on.
bowling alley. Yeah.
I joined a bowling team just to go to the bowling alley because they had a Neo Geo there with Baseball Stars on it. This is a confession.
That was the thing. It
and
had
they eat
it had
French fries.
multiple games.
They had French fries, amazing French fries at the little bar that they had there, and I used to dip them in mustard. That's what happened.
I mean, that's okay. You could do that. That's right. And the best thing about Neo Geo in the arcade was it had multiple games in it. You could
It
pick.
usually did. It had multiple slots, but it was also the same games at home.
Yeah, true.
That was cool.
That was it. Yeah,
That was cool.
All right, what do we got? What's that? But Neo. Yeah, okay. All right. What's next? Let's go over to your side.
Oh gosh, wow. Yeah, new arcade. Yeah, ColecoVision says arcade quality.
I gotta make this chat bigger, guys. Sorry, I'm just like. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. All right, let's go. Move over.
Yeah.
Move
Okay.
what do we got next?
All right. Okay. Yeah, Neo Geo all day
Pop it
long.
up. Let's see.
All right. So we now have.
He can't take it. The Commodore 64.
It's so funny. Like Commodore always reminds me of like Commandant Lassard. Like Commandant,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Yes. Yes. I'm not gonna lie. Yes.
It's just one of those things.
100% yes.
versus the Lynx.
The Atari Lynx.
Look at that Rygar.
Atari was like, we need to get in on this portable game.
What's this portable? Cool thing about the Atari Lynx.
Yeah.
Cool thing about it. You want to see it?
Yeah, let me see it.
You could reverse it. Notice the buttons. You can
Yeah,
play
yeah, I remember
left-handed
that.
and
I remember
right-handed.
that. Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. You just
It had
flipped and you were able
auto-rotate.
to play on the other one.
It was the original auto rotate.
Yeah, I don't think it had auto rotate.
Well, if you played it upside down, it would rotate.
Yeah, Neo Geo is freaking sweet.
All right.
Commodore 64. Come on, Space Taxi alone. Last Ninja.
Impossible Mission.
It's Possible Mission.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Okay. The log game, the river log game that I continually programmed constantly. I just kept remaking that one. I had a book about this thick with games that I programmed myself for Commodore 64. Saved it on the huge floppy or a cassette. Dude, just shut up, all right? Everyone just shut up. It's Commodore, man, because
the Lynx had
that's my childhood.
Warbirds.
I don't care,
the Lynx
bro.
had Rygar. The Lynx had what? Thunder Road Blasters. Road Blasters, Chris. Road Blasters was fun. You're driving around, you're shooting things. It was like Spy Hunter, but 3D.
I don't know what
you
you're
play
saying
little
to me.
orbs and stuff. You pick up fuel.
He doesn't know
Cool
what
game.
you're saying.
Get it.
All right.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on.
What do you got?
All right. Next one. The big boy.
Jet Altered Beast. Hey, guess what? I forgot to hit the record button. Boom! That was your fault. You were supposed to remind me.
Versus.
The Intellivision looks a lot like ColecoVision.
It sounds
Go back
a lot like
to
it too.
Intellivision. I never had Intellivision. What were all the buttons on there? And wait, that was the controller? That was the really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever played Intellivision.
I had the Intellivision too.
Why?
It was like a voice module you can get for it and everything.
And what did that do?
Why?
Two questions. Why and what did that do? Those are your questions.
It had like a weird disc. It didn't control properly. It had overlays. You'll see.
You're
just
an
hang
overlay.
it. Genesis versus Intellivision. Are you going to give Sega the win versus Mattel? Mattel made Barbie dolls. They also
Mattel?
made they also
No,
made that.
Genesis was dope. I enjoyed was rad. I enjoyed the Genesis. I really did. Go back to Genesis. I want to take a look at the
wanna take a
system
look at
again. Yeah, because it had that dumb control. I hated the controller.
I know. Yeah, I did.
Hated the controller.
The second controller was much better. I like the 6 button.
I like that I always thought that was a disc drive, but it wasn't. But then they made the Sega CD, which was interesting. You move Genesis, man. Come on, Genesis is going up. Altered
Genesis.
Beast. What?
Rise from
your grave.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, right?
Yep.
Buying television,
welcome to your
you
doom.
suck. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So next one. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
It is the Atari 7800.
No, 2600.
2600. Oh, sorry. I
The
was,
VCS, they called it.
Oh,
the
the
video
VCS,
computer
yeah.
system. Blah, 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 blurb. Versus
Wait, go back.
DOS.
Go back. Go back. The kid in the middle, right in the middle, is just like, oh, that looks
He
great.
likes it, right?
Yeah.
Versus DOS.
It's just DOS.
I know, it's just a box of DOS.
Microsoft made DOS. That's right.
Yeah.
Duh.
Look at their old logo.
Oh, it was beautiful. I loved
Look
it.
at it. Like, what is that, a sun in the middle there? I don't know.
You don't even understand it. All right, it included Microsoft GW
Yeah.
Basic interpreter
It's
version.
rigged? You think it's rigged? I don't know. He's not a Sega fan, this guy.
Not a Sega fan, but I did choose Genesis over Intellivision.
Yeah.
I know what is quality. I know what. I know
Okay,
what
so
quality
DOS, what did you have? You had a bunch of games that had no sound.
I had everything. Shut up. I had everything. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be DOS.
Yeah.
DOS wins. Sorry, I'll tell you why DOS wins. Because DOS was awesome. It had everything I played was on DOS, dude. Windows 3.1, bro. You don't know anything about it. All right.
Yeah.
I loved it, man. I loved it.
I remember like King's Quest, like 5 or one of those King's
Yeah,
Quest
man.
games.
Bioforge,
It had, like,
bro. You don't even understand. DOS had awesome games. Ecstatica, holy Jesus, all right?
I don't know.
But DOS, man.
DOS
Get outta
moving
here.
past the 2600.
Shut up, 2600. Now, if you had said 7800, maybe.
All right, well, Chris, you, sir, are in luck. Next, we got Christian Slater on the box.
Yeah, right? That's Christian Slater's younger brother,
his
Darren
younger brother.
Slater.
Yeah, Darren, yeah. And here you go. Versus the Pro System.
Yeah, you was doing good there, Pro System. Good for you. What's happening? You all right? Is everything okay? Is everything okay here? Yeah. You guys
Nobody
didn't
even
see
knew.
that. Nobody knew. Nobody knew anything.
All right, so what are we looking at here? TurboGrafx 16. Let's say, need I say more? It came with Keith
7800 wins. No, I'm kidding, man. It's gonna be look. I'm
gonna spike Rude Dog, man.
No, it's gonna. You leave him alone. It's TurboGrafx simply because of Double Dungeons.
Yes.
No,
Double Dungeons.
We played Double Dungeons one
Hold
time.
on. Double Dungeons.
Okay, here's the thing. What did he say?
What else?
DOS spans 15 years. Mm-hmm.
TurboGrafx.
It's a lifetime. It's a
TurboGrafx.
lifetime. It's my childhood, DOS.
You do know TurboGrafx never died.
Oh,
It came out in '89. It's still going, so I don't even want to hear nonsense about the 15
DOS is
years.
rad, man.
DOS
yeah.
is more useful. We're not talking about WordPerfect. We're talking about games.
Look, it's weird that he put DOS because it's like it's not really.
I know. I didn't want to pick Windows because I knew like Windows. You got
All I'm saying is
SimCity,
the
all
games
stuff.
that I played on DOS beat
Garbage.
out 2600 by far, dude.
2600 had Combat,
I don't care.
Winter Games.
You're not beating Bioforge.
Epics.
You're not beating Bioforge or Ecstatica or any
I'll
of
raise-
the King's Quest
I'll
or
raise
Police
you,
Quests.
like Venture.
Phantasmagoria 1 and 2.
Adventure.
Gabriel Knight. You're not beating them, man.
TurboGrafx is moving.
Move TurboGrafx because TurboGrafx was pretty cool. It was doing pretty cool. The little cartridges were cool. I didn't have one. Kenny had one.
Yeah, but it came with a free.
I
7800.
hated those
It
controllers.
came with pole position too.
I hated those controllers.
Well, we'll see. 2600.
I never had a
did change the world.
700. I now know that I had a 2600, not a 7800. Never had a 7800.
Yeah, 7800 played the 2600.
I think we went right to the Commodore, actually.
Yeah, so we're going back to
All
the
right,
top.
what do you got? But 2600 changed the world.
That's it.
Did it, though?
Dune 2.
Dune 2. Yeah, that's
right.
true, yeah.
DOS had Command and Conquer, yeah.
All right, where are we
right.
at?
Super NES
How long have we been doing this crap for?
versus the Game Boy.
This is easy. Super NES.
Really? What
Yeah.
else can we say?
Yeah, let's move Super NES.
Super NES.
You know it's beating it out. Sorry, guys. It's beating it out. If I end up being a Nintendo boy on this one, I'm going to be... Although, here... can we just take a step back here? I was thinking about this. I listen to a lot of current video game podcasts, right? And there's always that... You were Genesis, right?
No, I
No,
had
you
Super NES.
You Super NES? But you had the NES? You didn't have the NES. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. The point is...
But I got a 7800 first,
Right, I know.
and before I got a Super NES, I had a TurboGrafx.
Right. There was a delineation, obviously.
That's right, the radness. And it does... Does it get any more red than that?
I mean, yeah, you know.
The thing is, the Mini came out, the TurboGrafx Mini, right? Which is, you know...
I vaguely remember that, yeah.
No. Well, within the past half year or so.
Oh, you mean...
the
the
Mini,
recent.
Mini.
Oh.
And that guy's not on the box. He's not on the box. Imagine they had him today on the
You know
box
what?
and he's got like, you know...
Because he's dead. He died, and his family doesn't want him. He died from the fame of being on that box.
Anyway, okay. 5.
Look it up, man.
Here we go. What's this? What are we looking at?
What?
NES? NES. NES.
I know what an NES is.
And Neo Geo.
So which one was radder? Now I had an NES.
What do you think?
I love my NES. Anyone ever beat Mappy Land? Because I never did.
Yeah. Mappy Land, yeah.
Who's that?
NES, TurboGrafx.
Dad, you say gamer, Power Glove. I meant you say NES, not. gamer.
I'll tell you what, TurboGrafx went up against the NES and the Genesis, so you know, more power to it.
Look at that shadow, bro.
Totally cool.
My huge head.
Yep.
You hate when
Power Glove.
the Power Glove, man.
Didn't work.
Where's-
Anyway,
Where's the wizard?
let's go.
Where's the wizard? All right, which one was more rad? I mean, the problem is it's like you're gonna go because this is me now,
Yeah,
right?
go.
So I had an NES, didn't have a Neo Geo, but Neo Geo was pretty rad though.
Right.
But NES was
NES, man. How many sleepless nights did you play like Metroid or Dragon Warrior?
Turtles in Time.
No.
No,
The arcade game or
the arcade game
Yeah.
because that was on NES. Not
yeah.
not the Turtles where you can never beat the water level.
Yeah.
Not the original, the arcade
I
game.
did. With the disarming the bombs. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I beat the Technodrome and the NES.
Actually, both. And my point is,
It's funny. I'm looking in the camera and I just see Rudo.
yeah.
Listen, the game froze when I beat the Technodrome. I finally beat the Technodrome
Yeah, see?
at my friend's house across the street, and it completely froze. It was like the explosion started happening. I'm like, oh my god, I finally did. I thought that was the end of the game. Apparently, there's more.
And then it just stopped,
You go
yeah.
inside the Technodrome and stuff. I wouldn't have been able to handle that. But anyway, I thought I beat the game back in the day, and I'm like, oh my god, it froze up.
No, it
But
sucks,
no, there
man.
was more.
I was gonna say
NES is NES.
we would pause it and leave it on overnight when my parents would be like, "Go to bed."
Yeah.
And we'd pause it.
Yeah, we did
leave
that
it on.
with Wizards
Get up
and
before
Warriors.
school.
Yeah.
Turn it back on. Play. Yeah, so, I still haven't decided. What do you guys say? I mean, there's
NES
no
is
argument.
NES.
NES is way more rad.
Yep.
NES is rad, but NES is NES. I mean, that's what I'm saying, guys. You know.
Yeah, the water level. Once you had it and you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that game was like, I mean, it wasn't Battletoads hard, but it was hard.
It was a hard game.
It was a hard game.
It was a hard game.
I'm moving NES. Yeah, NES was just it was some really good memories on NES.
Quite the battle lining up over there. All right.
You know what happens. All right, here's the problem. You're not gonna like me. You're not gonna like me on this
64,
one. I understand.
Sega
I get
Genesis.
it. I get that you're not gonna like me on this one. But to me, Commodore 64 was more rad because I could program. It had really awesome, 5 1/4-inch floppy disks that you could flip around and not get into the little thing, hit the little door down.
That's where you first learned the word piracy.
That's right.
Because nobody had the actual games.
LOAD. LOAD. There was a house.
What was it? The asterisk 8,1s.
Yes.
Asterisk?
Yes.
I thought that was the coolest thing.
Yeah, dude. Impossible Mission. Like, I used to go to my cousin's house on school breaks and stuff, and her dad had a Commodore, and he had this game called Dream House, where you could basically pick a house, and they had pre-made houses, and you just do wallpapers and add little furniture, and it was all just
it was like a dollhouse.
basically, but it had animations. You could put things in, put a piano. You click on the piano, it played a little tune.
Gotcha. It's ultimately what The Sims is, anyway. So.
Exactly. Yeah. But
all right. So
move it,
Commodore's
man.
moving.
Move it, man.
All
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, Sega. All right. What's next?
Okay. So next, we've got the DOS versus. Everything about I love the poster. I can remember opening up this box. This was one of the greatest things that I ever received in my life. But I'm not playing the game. It's not me.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even you guys.
That's what I'm saying. Simon, that was really itchy right now.
Over DOS. That's exactly what I would say. But you got to respect the player or the player.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is me this time, and
that's it.
I mean, I said a lot about DOS already.
Yeah, you did.
I said a lot about DOS.
You did.
It's a lot about DOS.
Hold on. Well, there's somebody. Oh gosh, I need a drink.
Where's your water?
It's okay. It's okay. Just let me while it's still on the board. Let me just enjoy this moment. I love you, TurboGrafx. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, move it. Come on.
You're gonna make me do this?
Yeah, do it. Come on. You know what you're doing.
Well, he's got. What is this kind of thing here?
All right,
hold on. He's got NES and S. Okay, whatever, man.
We've got. Let's go to my side of the board. Rude dog. He's got to. He's got to look at this. We've got NES.
It's all on him. This is Jennifer Grey all over again.
This is unfortunately, this is what happens. You put me in this position. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. I'll tell you what's interesting. What's interesting is that you guys get to see the glimpse into my childhood and where I navigated. I don't know what to tell you, man. We all have different experiences, and that's the beauty of this.
What's happening here?
That's the beauty of this.
All right. So shall we?
You know what we'll do next on one in the future, we'll have you guys decide. Me and Kenny won't do it. It'll be all you guys.
We'll put to a vote. How about that?
We'll do that. You guys will do it. But for now,
Super NES. Look at it. 2 controllers.
I want to lick it.
Super Mario World, right? You know. If you even see that, even the one that they have there for the model, you know how they have like fast food burgers and they show you how they like make it, or like cereal in commercials and it's like glue.
Yeah.
And then they pour the cereal in and they heat up like all kinds of weird stuff to make like lettuce
styrofoam
and
stuff.
Yeah,
of course,
like all that stuff, right? That's like the model Super NES over here is like completely yellow right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
God, yeah.
There's no way. Like that thing is atrocious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, versus the NES. I'm glad I'm not you right now.
I'm fine. I know what's winning. I know what's winning.
CDI, I had one of those stupid things.
Oh, I know what's winning. I don't know what to tell you.
Which, yeah. SNES is radder. Okay. You see? This is good. This is good.
I'm going SNES wins this one.
Without even question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was an X Evolution.
Yeah.
Super Mario World, when you played that, you were like, dun, 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 dun. I just hours. Dude, I just
all right.
that controller and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
I think somebody hates you.
Sorry,
I know.
sorry, Dad.
Hey,
I'm just saying, man. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I've said this story before, but I always remapped my buttons. Hard attack goes to the thumb buttons. Okay? Not the stupid shoulder buttons. I don't know who played hard attack.
No.
Hard attacks with those. Why would you do that?
R button was hard punch, man.
No, by default. No.
No,
That was default.
I mean, it didn't matter. That's what
I'm just telling you, it was default because I always changed it.
Yeah, well,
and then my friends would come over and they'd be like the top, and then they would break my buttons, and I'd have to open it up and I'd have to crazy glue the piece back. No, and you always put the hard attacks. It goes hard, medium, and light on the top. That's how you do it because you're never using light attacks. That's it. Show's over. You just can't. It's too much. It's too much. It's just.
Oh God, they all fell off.
Too much. Oh no, they all fell.
Hold on. Yeah, but the ones that.
Oh, the ones that. Oh,
right.
just get.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Can we go to do we have technical difficulty screen? Because we should have one. That's fine. Here.
What?
Show your controller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right. So
that's what this was all about.
Oh, that you wanted to get a controller. That was it.
That's where it belongs. What did I miss?
But what I'm saying is, yeah, it was always all right. So I did it. I did Y, hard, medium, and light.
Stupid.
Why?
I'll show you.
Why?
This was light punch, medium punch,
and you put hard
heavy punch, hard punch, yeah. And then this was light kick, medium kick, heavy kick, because I envisioned the control like the six buttons: 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6.
You are just a weirdo. You are just an absolute. Anyone else do that?
Whatever.
Just a weirdo.
All right, Commodore 64. Let's go. I don't even know which button it was. Nope. Yeah, DOS.
DOS versus Commodore 64. See, now here's the thing.
I don't even know where it is, man.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We
know. You don't have to show. We know.
We're okay. This is us.
Yeah.
Keeps it. This is how. This is yeah.
Commodore 64 versus.
See, that was a smart thing to do because if you held select, I believe, in between rounds, when you pass the controller off with friends, you can remap.
Right.
And it was like one of those annoying things where I'd be like,
I was the guy that once you started a new fighting game, I immediately went to change my buttons.
Some people would be like, hey,
and look at my moves.
They'd be like, which buttons are which? And they'd be like, okay, I got it. And they play with your configuration, but then they're the people who have to change it every single time.
No.
Some people are just like, where's the hard buttons? So this one is, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about.
I just put them on the face. That's it. You don't do hard. You don't do hard, man.
Yeah.
You don't do hard. You're weird. You're doing weird mappings. Anyway, DOS versus Commodore. Yeah. Again, this is a hard. Now, guys, again, this is from me. Sorry, but Commodore. You know, for me, DOS. I'm gonna go with DOS because I have more memories of DOS, and I mean Commodore was cool, but DOS let you do more.
Jeez.
You know, DOS was not only just games too. Like I used to do video capture.
No.
I'm just saying.
Games.
I'm just saying. It's got, you know.
Hold on a second. TurboGrafx 16 is the raddest. Like, not without even question. Like, just don't even bother playing. It would have been like 3 minutes.
But that's what I'm saying.
I would have been talking
you want to just right. You want to just go ahead and just do the easy thing. Come on.
I got you. Super NES. Okay, so this bad boy. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
I know what it is. It's burning in my brain. I don't need you to show it to me. It's so dumb.
Look at that.
It's so dumb.
What is it? What? Okay, you looked at the in television, right?
Yeah.
And you saw the games on the box and the ColecoVision and everything. What's that?
Processing, bro.
Processing.
Data processing.
Program. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's data processing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dark Forces is on PS1. Oh yeah.
DOS. I know. I'm with you, man. I honestly,
wait, you guys are saying DOS?
The reason? No.
SNES.
They're like lol DOS. Really went DOS over TurboGrafx 16.
Sorry.
This is Kris, man.
You're learning Kris. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, did we ever put our names up? Put our names up. Oh man, put them up. Just put them up. Man. Just pop them up, man.
This is us.
This is us. Come on.
This is the first time.
Right.
Can't go any better than this. Let's go. Super NES and DOS. Who's the raddest? I'm
gonna go SNES. SNES for that.
Okay.
I love DOS. Don't get me wrong.
It totally redeems himself
because
it was an adventure. Okay.
What are you trying to do here?
The winner.
Oh, that's the winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally, meandered a a little bit. You know what I mean?
Hey, you put 'em
I
up
feel
there.
like you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up in a cold sweat tonight. And you can be TurboGrafx 16, and you're gonna be like, why did I put DOS? How did DOS get to number 2? Like that's the whole purpose.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
Even like
I'm gonna be honest
computer,
with you.
IBM
I'll be
clone,
honest
it
with
wasn't
all
any
of
that.
you.
Yeah.
Super Nintendo would have beaten TurboGrafx for me. I never had a TurboGrafx, and I know it's really dope and it's a rad system.
No, it's rad.
But whatever. No, we said dope back then too. Stop.
No, we didn't. Rad. Battle of not the dopest,
Not the
it's
raddest.
raddest.
Not the raddest. So no, it's not rad. That's rad. Raddest.
All right.
Kind of rad. Okay, it's rad. Raddest. Anyway, it would have beat for me. It would have beat TurboGrafx. You made me the one to do the board, and guess what? That would have won.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. It would have won.
Okay.
In fact, I think out of all of them, you would have the same. I would have the same outcome.
Yeah,
What would you guys have had?
yeah.
No, it wasn't the red. Come on.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the three herniated discs in your neck would agree with you from having to use that thing, right? No, I don't know. I never had
strap
one.
it to their head and you like walk around.
Didn't people
fall
like
downstairs.
lay on it?
That's
and,
why they had to
put it
come
over
out
their
with a
head or something?
stand.
So I'm saying they had a little
Because
stand.
they
and you
knew
was
that
like,
people would put it on their head and then like walk into things.
Could you strap it to your head? I never had one. I don't know.
I believe that was the original.
I think I looked into one once, like maybe at like a store, like you said, or whatever. Yeah.
That's fine. That's cool, man.
Oh,
That's cool. Hey, you probably wouldn't have virtual reality if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
Probably would. Anyway.